Namaste, hello. It's lovely to connect with you today. My name is Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance with you for Wednesday, the 2nd of August, and Thursday, the 3rd of August. So, just make sure this stream is working. Oh, yay! I can see someone's watching. I feel like I've been talking for 10 minutes on my lonesome. So welcome. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Hi Lulu. Lovely to see you. A big extra special welcome to our Temple of Balance patrons, our Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Hi Miriam. Hi Dexter. Hi Andrea. And Janet's here. Hi Janet. Carol. Hi Carol. Thanks for joining me today. Just finished our online drumming circle, so I just did, 45 minutes or something. No, not 45 minutes, about probably 30 minutes or something of drumming with our online drumming circles. That was great. I look forward to listening back to that. I actually find it really great to listen to the drumming and just let myself fall asleep, so it's really beautiful. Hi Joanne, Mari, Ellen, Kim and Kimberly is here. Hi Jackie, lovely to see you. Ro is here, big waves to you. Deborah, looks like everyone's here. So we can just start, can't we? Hi Lauren and Claudette, Teresa, lovely to see you all. Thanks for sharing, Pam. It's lovely to think that you think this is going to be good enough to share already. If you're inspired to share it, it's just, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. So what I'm going to do, if you're new to watching, is I'm going to be using my Speed of Light Oracle cards. There are 55 cards here. And I'm going to pull one card for Wednesday, the 2nd of August, one card for Thursday, the 3rd of August, and one card for the theme for Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone, so I trust you've been led here for a reason. Take on board what feels right to you and let the rest go. And I feel I'm ready to start. So what I'm doing is looking for the best card for Wednesday the 2nd of August. So Wednesday the 2nd, that's the most helpful to the majority of us for Wednesday. If it's not Wednesday for you yet, just think of this as a heads up. What's it going to be? Is it going to be a new card or one of these ones that keeps repeating? Let's have a look and see. What do we need to know for Wednesday? And I trust and pick this card. Oh, we've got a new one. Card 1, Archangel Michael. He talks about truth, protection, boundaries, and courage. He talks about Wednesday being important to consider your boundaries and where you are investing your time, your energy, and your thoughts. And really think about what aligns with your heart and what aligns with your lower mind perhaps, or your worries, your insecurities, your limitations, or basically what is coming from the heart and truth and what is coming from the mind, or what you think when you put your let me just get these right words here. Are you thinking of things in a logical, structured way, and is that way working for you? Because it feels like there's a mental and a heart energy that's kind of like both of these are pushing for the front position, if you like. So I'm really guided to talk about where your boundaries sit. What's the agenda or your motivation behind the boundaries that you're creating right now in your life? So that's something I feel that's important to think about. On that note though, if you're really strongly in your heart and in your truth, then how important are these boundaries? Are these boundaries limiting your heart? Are they strangling your heart by making you feel that you have to protect yourself or create these boundaries to limit your capacity to love and expand who you are. I feel like there's an element of this naturally, our self-protection, our boundaries. There's kind of a natural element of this to me, I find, in truth. Because once we get clear about our truth and who we are, then we create this like an inner truth detector that we weigh things up against. So it becomes more like a natural boundary, perhaps a natural protection that we might put around ourselves. I don't know, just something to think about if you want to. But that's kind of what I'm feeling now. So you're being reminded to have courage on Wednesday, have courage to see the truth, have courage to be in your heart, have courage to challenge your boundaries and challenge the things and the ways and the habits and the attention that you give things, and make sure that it's coming from a healthy space, an honest space in your heart. So Archangel Michael, if you have a special connection with Archangel Michael, this is also his way of coming through and letting you know that he is around. So I see Archangel Michael as like a warrior standing with his sword of truth and his shield of protection. And it's not like he needs to go to war or into battle. He's just standing there in his truth of who he is in this moment. And he doesn't need to use his sword. He doesn't need to use his shield. It is just there as a symbol of the truth and the protection that is there when you stand tall in your warrior power or your warrior-S power. And I see that power as coming from a courageous personal power empowerment sort of perspective. Not, sometimes we channel our power in unhealthy ways. The power might come out as anger or frustration, or and anger and frustration aren't necessarily a negative thing either. It depends how we express that can make it constructive or destructive. So I guess think about where's all this stuff coming from? Is it coming from your heart, or is it coming from your insecure mind? So think of your motives, think of your agenda, think of your intentions, and where the source of that sits on Wednesday. I trust that's making sense. I don't know if I've explained that very well, but if it doesn't, just ask me questions and I'll try and expand and explain that a bit better in the comments. It kind of makes sense to me. So I trust it does to you. But anyway, I'm now looking for the best card for Thursday, the 3rd of August, for the majority of us. So Thursday the 3rd. And I trust that this is the best card for Thursday here. And we've got another newish card, card 38, called Focus. Talks about holding position, timing, and growth. It talks about your journey that's led you up to here. And being careful of naysayers or other people's opinions affecting you or deflating you on Thursday. You have walked your path, you have made the decisions on your journey, so stand tall in the fact that you've done what you needed to do at the time. Perhaps it wasn't the wisest choice, but that's up to you to decide and learn from and stand taller in your power in this moment. So your journey has been what it has been. You can make changes if you need to now, but you can't change the past. So recognise the journey and what you've learned from it and the power and potential that exists for you now. There feels to be a lot of powerful energy that's coming through, that energy of power, that energy of the warrior, of the personal power, of courage, of strength, of empowerment. Standing tall in our sense of self and who we are, and really accepting who we are as well. Being grateful for who we are, being grateful for our life, but also realising that we have the power to make changes today if we're going down a track that we don't like. So we can put that stop button, we can put our foot down on that brake pedal if we want to. So don't feel that if things are running out of control that you don't have the power to stop them or to steer yourself in a new direction. I feel that's a really important message. So trust that you've been led to this moment for a reason and embrace the power and the potential in now to make some serious changes in your life, to put the brake down if you need to, and to reassess where you want to be going from now and really change that course of action if that's what you need to do. So stay focused on that. Stay focused on how that feels in your heart and not on what other people are saying and their other people's opinions of what they think you should be doing or who they think you should be. You're wise enough and strong enough and absolutely capable enough to assess yourself now and come to your own conclusion. So, and there's a lot of growth in this card too. So from that position, your current position, and the path that you've walked on to get to this current position, there's a lot of potential, a lot of growth here, a lot of healing. So allow yourself to free up and grow and become a stronger and more powerful, empowered version of yourself today. And especially on Thursday, if it's not Thursday for you while you're watching this. So that's the guidance for Thursday. Let's pop that card back in and look for the best card for the theme for Wednesday and Thursday. There already seems to be quite a theme I'm feeling. Connecting with strength, inner strength. So remember that comes from your solar plexus chakra usually. Your power center sits here just above your navel. It's your center for personal power, strength and courage. And if you're into chakras, it usually vibrates at the color frequency of yellow. It's also the chakra that governs our masculine energy and our mental energy. So it might be something you're working on at the moment, is really embracing your inner masculine side or your inner father to protect your inner child. So that male energy is coming through really strongly. Let's find the best card for the theme for Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, it's getting a bit cold here. I got a bit ambitious. I thought the sun was going to stay out. Okay, the theme is here. Now this is interesting. Card 23 called Pause. Haven't seen this one for a while either. It talks, 25 pause, sorry, talks about hold, time, transition, suspension, and limbo. It talks about being in between things, but almost a stepping back, a withdrawing sort of energy. A time of pause, a time of reflection, a time of healing, a time of stepping back and letting things unfold, let the universe work things out, let things happen while you step back and allow that space of mending or reflection or healing or whatever it is that you personally need during your time of healing, your time of pause. So when I illustrated this, I saw this as a star being holding us as an individual within this kind of womb, if you like, holding the earth here. And almost, actually I don't really like to use that word protection, I was going to say it, but kind of holding us above, suspended above the chaos, the drama that might be playing out in our life. So there's a sense of stepping up, lifting up, raising up, and reflecting, mending, pausing, whatever it is that we need to personally do to let things work out the way they need to. Based on what the other cards were, I feel that this is a really powerful space to be in, to honour our private, sacred, quiet moments and really regain our strength, our inner strength again, recharge ourselves. They feel like great words to use because there's a lot of power, a lot of warrior energy that's coming up in those individual cards for Wednesday and Thursday. So perhaps this is talking about that pause time that's necessary so that we can regain our strength. And now it could be physical strength, it might be mental strength, it might be emotional strength. It could be spiritual strength, and really you could probably think about, if you want in your journal, what does strength mean to you? How would you define it? What would your version of healthy strength be compared to your version of unhealthy or perhaps a more negative aspect of strength? So there's different ways and different angles that you can look at that energy of strength, or what you need to do to pause over Wednesday and Thursday. And it doesn't feel like a full-on stepping back and a full-on hermit mode. It doesn't feel like that sort of pause. It feels more like holding on to those moments in between things, those quiet, silent, private moments when we're in between doing this and doing that. And they might just be minutes or moments sometimes, but holding on to the power of those sacred moments and the potential that they contain, the potential for strengthening ourselves, the potential for recharge, and the potential for moving forward or changing our course of action, because we need to get clear about the direction we want to take. So once you recognize that something's not going down the path that you want to go, then you can put your foot down on the brake, assess what you need to do, release what you need to release, and then get clear about the direction that you do want to take. I found personally that if you're muddy in the ending, in putting your foot down on the brake, and you're not feeling clear or confident in what you're going to do next, then it kind of makes for a bit of a muddy energy. So if you can step back and get stronger within yourself, get clear, get that clarity that you need for the next step, your next course of action, or what you need to do to regain your strength, then I feel that would probably be quite valuable. So capture those valuable moments over Wednesday and Thursday. Could be when you're just waking up, when you're just going to sleep. You might not have a lot of these moments to tap into, but savor them and capture them when they do appear, because they are valuable. So that's the guidance for Wednesday and Thursday. Feels very strengthening. So if you've been feeling weak, unconfident, unclear, the sun comes out. If you've been feeling a little bit low or powerless or fearful or scared, then this is a great supportive energy to help you regain your strength again on those levels. Now, if you're feeling weak sort of thing within yourself, it might help to rebuild your physical strength, because it helps bring that strength through like a ripple effect into our emotions and into our mind. And I've said before that when we're physically active, it helps clear our mind thoughts. So perhaps start with physically looking at how you can strengthen yourself. Can you take a walk today? Can you sit upright and feel the support and the strength of your spine that's holding you in position? Is there anything you can do to help rebuild your strength in some way? So I'm going to leave that with you. Thanks so much for connecting today. And I trust this guidance is helpful and resonating for you. I've used my Speed of Light Oracle cards here. If you want to learn more about them, please have a look on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. We've got our 8/8 healing event, which happens every month. The power day of every month, we do a healing video, or I do one if you want to join me. And I forget which day it is. I think it's Tuesday. So that event has been listed on my Facebook page, Temple of Balance. Have a look in the events tab if you want to know the specific time, because that's been set as well. So I look forward to connecting with you then if you're inspired to join me. I'll be back again in a few days for some more guidance, probably for the weekend. Our Tasmania Healing Retreat is now booked out. There will not be another one coming up until February 2019. So if you missed out, you can register to go on the waiting list if someone pulls out, which doesn't tend to happen, but you can do that if you wish, or keep an eye out for the 2019 retreat, which will come out about this time next year. I think that's all I need to say. If you've enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you'd like to connect more privately, you can always send us a message through our website. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. I'll be back online to read all of your comments in just a few moments. So I'll be back to connect with you again soon. Have a wonderful Wednesday and Thursday. And thank you so much for being here and for being you. Thank you. Namaste.